All right, good day. We're a little more than halfway through the series called Empower, and it's been a beautiful dive into the Shiva Nataraj, which will continue today. So you'll need a strap, 2 blocks, and probably a blanket. If you don't have those items for yourself, you can look on my website and you'll find Hugger Mugger and a place to purchase. I do recommend the cork blocks for sure. They're very sturdy, stable. You can use them as weights. And we're going to use them today in a creative way for some little body work. So whatever kind of blocks you have, or maybe you have a ball at home that you use to roll on, or a foam roller. So Viagrapada is our main character of the story today. And Viagrapada comes in about midway through the Shiva Nataraj story, where he's high up in the treetops in the Tilai forest, and he sees this character down below, Patanjali. Patanjali's the half snake, half man who makes his way into the forest in search of this ecstatic dance of bliss that he's heard about. And Viagrapada has been there for some time. He's made his way to the forest a long time ago. And he is half tiger, half man. And I'm going to have to message my teacher, Douglas Brooks, and because I had this question last night. So why do we have these hybrid characters? I'm going to ponder that. Maybe if you have an answer, you can let me know. So Viagrapada, so the virile, Viagra, you can extrapolate that into modern day culture as well. And Viagrapada means hands or tiger paws or feet. And so remembering that we're all characters in the story, you have been practicing for quite some time. Whether you're a brand new yogi, you bring a wealth of knowledge to your journey so far, and all the things that you've cultivated and collected, and all the ways that Viagrapada, he resides up in the height of the tree. And one of the symbolisms about him is he's a very wise cat. And he knows that he can't just stay up in his practices and isolate himself from the world around him. He sees this character coming into the forest, and he goes, you know what? He looks pretty cool. I want to go meet him. And so he is about practicing and realizing that we do life together. And he was very excited to see somebody come into the forest who was interested in the same depth of connection to the divine and a seeker on the path. So as he climbed down the tree and met his new friend didn't have as much to, he was really kind of new to the whole thing. He's just embodied. He just came in. He was like, I'm looking for this sign. I want to know what it is. And Viagrapada says, well, you've found the right place. You're here. And the way we have to do it is we must make offering. So he has been able to tie his practice into more of a devotional aspect. And so the flowers that Patanjali was seeing at the base of the Shingalingam were placed by Viagrapada without expectation, without attachment, just knowing that he would show up every day and make his offering. And that's why we practice. And I'm using blocks for Pigeon, and I don't normally teach Pigeon this way, and here's why. I'm going to use a block underneath the front outer leg bone, not under the hip. And so when I take Pigeon, I want that front hip to be supported, not so that you collapse. That's why I don't teach it like this, because I don't want you to collapse into it. I want you to feel supported from below. So it's going under The back leg, I'll show you what that looks like. The back leg is also supported under the femur bone. So right above your knee. So it's a really elevated pigeon. Some of you are going to love this. Some of you are going to not. Then we can be more towards the shoelace side of the front foot, and it does not have to be at 90 degrees. It can go actually less than, and it's better that way. That way you can squeeze both legs into the block and use that to lift up through the heart, climbing your hands up to your hip. Wrap the back belly forward. Nice. Back hip forward. Yes. All right, we'll take side 2. Butts with your props. And find the just right support where it's not allowing you to collapse towards the front hip, but it's actually supporting you to rise up into square. And it's a deep, big back bend. So if it's too much, hands stay on the floor. Pull in both legs from your knees up towards the blocks. And then the tailbone can root, that lumbar hinge forward and up. Press down through your legs to rise up through the heart. And side 2. Or side 1, second time. Before you get there, make a loop through your strap. And if your shoulders are tight or your quadricep is tight, the strap can be however big you need. If you're super open, the strap gets smaller. Figure that out. And you may have to adjust partway through the pose. And here's the invitation. So left leg forward. Find your props under your thighs. The invitation is whenever we use a prop or we have to back out of a pose, that it becomes part of the offering. And so we'll just pause here and remember why we're here. The ecstatic dance of bliss. And what does that mean to you as a yogi? To know the fullness of your own true nature, to be able to hold all things in its cycle with reverence. Place the D ring in your palm. And as you pull in even more, you can bow forward just a tiny bit. And if it's too much pressure on your back quad, because we'll bend the knee, the block needs to move forward. Pull the ankle, baby toe out and loop the strap. Press that knee forward, lift up through the heart, find the lumbar hinge. Now here's the big move. Keep the armpit lifting and that elbow moving forward and up. Top of the throat back, lower ears back, curl that hamstring in. Left arm forward, maybe. Up. Pull the armpit back and reach back. Now root down to rise up. Beautiful. Options here. You can come out foot first and hands up, or you can unwind the strap to come out. Well, that was rad. Good job. Yeah. Downward dog will feel good. It'll feel just like a nap. It'll feel like a nap. Shift around a little bit. I find this pose to be harder than the standing balance baby dancer pose, but we'll do that one next time with the strap, and it has the element of balance in it, which makes it more challenging. I'm going to bring right leg forward. This is a good prep for the full Rajakapotasana pose, where we have to, we can go this big and we add the balance to it, but we'll do that next time. And just find your reason for being here, reason to make an offering, reason to do the pose at all. Clear out any expectations. Hug into who you are. Hold infinite possibility. And as you open up, press the left knee forward and down. Flex your ankle, place your strap, and then pause. And then hug in again. Hug in so much with the legs, lift up so much with the left armpit and the shoulder blade that you really feel that lumbar hinge lift out of the pelvis. Then you can sweep the elbow forward and up. Breathe. You got this. Right arm forward. Draw it in. Lift it up. Armpit back. Reach back. You got it. Breathe. Lift up. Curl up. Deep breath. Open heart. Awesome. And slowly retract and recoil and guide yourself out. Oh, nice. And downward dog. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I open to the ecstatic bliss of being, the ground of being. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And release. Namaste. Thank you. Love you.